The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here. Liverpool have gone with a 4-5-1, Jim.
Well, it's a formation, Peter, that lends itself to good...
He's had a shot! And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Shevchenko. Fernandez in acres of space out wide. Well read, and the danger is averted. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And the shot! And he's done it! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
And Messi! And he should have made them pay.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And this is Shevchenko. And he shoots! And it's in! And they're threatening to fly away
Really needed
here.
to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Chance for a shot! Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Jamaica really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity...
Heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Big chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting to get back up again. Serginho, he's got away, and instinct. He's rising, and yes, it's there! A great delivery and a finish to match.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Substitution on the field, number 18, Gerard. Number 24, Mikel Oyarzabal.
So we have
10,
movement on both benches.
Messi.
It's Park Ji-suk. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of... Pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. For it, let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle.
It's hard.
Aim forwards. Torres. Distributed tidily. Nice bit of trickery. He's picked his way through. Jamal! And he's done it! You don't keep those outs. He knew.
Someone's
He
doing his
just
job
knew.
properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Kimmich is always scanning the pitch for targets. Spread out to the left. He's played it back. Shot could be on. Can he finish? And a neat finish. Again, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Spence.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Bebeto. Oh, it's real chance. It's in. And deep into first half stoppage time, a timely strike. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Just one in it now.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And this is Van Basten. Fernando Torres. Kimmich. And that is the end of the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time.
And a quick reminder today, everybody, to
Caution free. Not on the agenda.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Van Basten! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
He's rising! And he hits the net! They have come roaring back on the end of this.
Well, it looks like
He's found space here.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Now it's Hazard, and he's worked it through.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And this is Hazard. Tries a shot! Incredible! Just incredible! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his
There will
spot
be 3
expertly.
minutes added time.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Could be danger here. Mbappe! It's off target and by quite a way. Jamaica clearly now in lead preservation mode. Well, that pass isn't the best. And that is that. Jamaica can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then. Great vision. McAllister picks it up out wide. Throw it. That has ended up in no man's land. Now he's got space here. Good ball over the top. Oh, he's on his own! Oh, chance, surely! There it is! And we have liftoff! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Jamaica have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And here's Kovacic. He's having a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. It's gone for a throw-in. Kovacic with the cross. That's going wide left. Stojkovic. And the finish! It's off target and by quite a way.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Akanji is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Now it's Yamal. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Jamaica can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
That's a good foray he's making. Can he get it through? Well read, nice interception. Kovacic. Roberto Carlos. Rijkaard. Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Colombia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now that...
Oh, what has happened? Great chance! Oh, good finish! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Jamaica are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Kovacic. And that signals the end of the first period.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Jamaica looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. That gets us going once more. Threads one in.
That's...
He's a sharp little ball here. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
really anticipate.
Yamal! And they're back on the ball. And the shot! Yes! It's all becoming so easy. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Shapes to shoot, has fallen kindly here. Well taken goal. And look at his... Aims beyond the defence. He's got away. Chance! And he's stuck it away. They are getting horribly bullied. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking to play him in. That's been slipped through. Hazard finding himself in space. And he's ready. Hazard! He's got a goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Fernandez. Hazard venturing down the left. Fernandez gets into a good position. And he's cut it out. But that has not gone well. Kovacic.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Kovacic.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Nakata. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Jamaica looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch, and clearly so together. That was a terrific. Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one, and they're going up. Incentives do not come much simpler or straighter than that one. And there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle. For his troubles. Jamaica looking for the far post. Brilliantly cut out. It's roll! Goal! Santos! And Santos take the lead. So that goal then.
Yeah, it's wonderful work, Peter. He just got his head down and absolutely drilled it. Good luck getting to that for the keeper.
Number 77,
From here.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And the shot! Oh, it's gone in! They have done it! They are level. You raise your game and we raise ours. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
substitution for Jamaica.
Pacho. Passing nice and neat. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Jamaica presented with a golden opportunity here. So this, in effect, to seal promotion.
Yeah, there's some here that can't bear to watch, but he looks a picture of calm.
The comeback is complete! And he does it with ice in his veins.
Torres. That's a good penalty.
Threads one in. And he shoots! And that is quite wonderful! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They have stolen level at the last. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Can he get it through? Can he get onto this?
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Decent chance! Oh, it's hit the post! Messi. There will be 4 extra minutes. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? There's the shot! Oh, he's done it! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, what an end to the game.
That's that, the end. Jamaica illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing.
Hello everybody, and a quick announcement now.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Jamaica, absolutely shocking here. Shockingly poor.
Jamaica do have the look of a team with genuine ambition. Already on the cusp of promotion, they are looking to make a statement here. We are more than ready. So that's got things on the way.
Group stages of Latin America's greatest club competition, where pretty sure I remember he got 5 goals and an assist. Well, back then,
It's Schneider! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
yeah, when you're hit on...
Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, it's a great ball. Shoots! Andrei Shevchenko! Formidable! Truly formidable! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Oh, huge goal!
Inside, he's
Massive
told him
goal!
what's what, and hopefully he'll behave himself from now on.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. The shrill sound of the whistle, and that is that. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness.
Hello,
Win
everybody,
today,
and welcome
and
to
they will
today's
be
match.
up there amongst the elite.
Jamaica.
So
We're
off
seeing
we go
some
then.
conservatism here.
Rizal. Oh, that's fabulous. Tries a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Simplicity itself.
Well, that's really well played.
Cucurella. Rodri. Nicely spread. Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Decent chance! And he has his goal. They have done it. They are level. You raise your game and we raise ours. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Kane, really...
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And the shot! And he makes no mistake. And the turnaround is complete. Just extraordinary. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Substitution for Jamaica.
Hakimi. Mbappe. Oh, facing up to his adversary. Chance for a shot! And that's a tidy finish. 2 up now, and they are... Kimmich. Akanji is very much of the non-shell pass school of defence. And the shot! It's in! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish. Well, it just petered out, no penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And he welcomes it in. Yamal, can he finish? And no mistake.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Jamaica have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Now it's Fernandez, and he's in on goal.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
There will be 4 extra minutes. And here's Yamal, Mbappe, Rijkaard, Bellingham. That has been slung wide. He's having a pop! He's got a goal! Deep into injury time! Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
And that will be the final act. Jamaica are going up, and now they can dream.
The latest travel information is
Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, I think this has to be one of the sternest tests they have faced as a team. Promotion. And you have to give full credit for the way everyone responds.